Portions of this podcast are made possible through the patronage of great people like At Lonely Bob, Big Alvi, and Goldafish. Since we are trying to grow our podcast in every way possible, even if you can't be a patron, you can still help us grow by liking, commenting, and subscribing to the podcast.
You're short, and you're a terrible burden on your poor mother.
So it seems like all of our short topics these days are on the road episodes, huh?
Yeah, we are in the car again.
So here's the...
I'm just, you know what? I haven't been out of the house in a week and a half, it feels like. So,
yeah, neither...
oh my gosh, I'm out of the house. I feel like a dog that's been like, go for a ride? Yeah, let's go for a ride.
Yeah, we had a pretty rough week and a half, 2 weeks between the two of us, whatever. Yeah,
we
enough
were
about
broken.
That.
We were both broken for a week and a half.
Anyhow, so this short topic,
I can't wait.
Is it really? Because I have
no idea what you're going to say. So
you have an idea. We discussed this a little bit last night. Because I wanted you to be ready with examples.
I don't remember. Was I asleep?
You might have been. I don't
remember. I remember talking about guilty pleasures, but I don't remember.
I guess for lack of a better description, this topic is cathartic movies. Horrible movies.
Well, that's kind of the same. Take that gum out of your mouth.
No. So.
Making the ears sound spitty.
So, cathartic movies. Movies that you watch that are sad, depressing, bad movies that you still watch because you find them cathartic despite their content. Dark movies. Can you think of anything like that? I got two.
I don't think so. Maybe I need an example.
Here's my example.
Okay.
My example, I'll start with...
Can this guy drive any slower?
Hard 8.
Hard 8.
Hard 8, yeah. It's a story about a hitman who takes the son of one of his victims under... This is not lucky number Slevin. This is Hard 8. Hitman takes his son of somebody that was one of his marks, somebody that he killed.
Okay.
And tries to help him. Okay. It's played by John C. Reilly, I believe, is the main character. Gwyneth Paltrow's in there. A bunch. You've seen it. I've probably made you watch it.
Okay. It had Gwyneth Paltrow in it, so I probably just threw it
tuned out at that point.
Sorry, Gwyneth. I still can't stand ya.
All right.
Can't stand ya.
So that's lame. Here.
For the Seinfeld fans, what are we doing?
So here, doesn't matter. So. Be quiet.
Ew!
So, anyhow.
You don't want to tell everybody what you just did?
No, I don't.
All right.
So...
I looked over, I was not expecting to see that.
This is terrible.
It was not anywhere near as bad as what people are imagining.
Terrible idea, this whole idea, doing these short topics. Okay, so anyhow, Hard 8, though, it's a movie, and he keeps making bad decisions, and you can watch the bad decisions happen on screen, and it just goes downhill from there.
So how is that cathartic for you?
I probably don't want to tap into those parts of my psyche in this episode and explain it, but for whatever reason it is. It just, I don't know.
I guess.
I want to say I would throw it on when I'm depressed so I feel better, like, oh my gosh, at least my life isn't this bad. That's not true. But you know what I mean? It's something, and I can go back and revisit that movie at some points. But I can go back and revisit that movie and still find something positive in there, and other people may not. Does that make any kind of sense? Or
yeah. So
can you think of a movie?
No. I mean, not the way...
Not the way I'm describing?
No, because if we're saying something that's cathartic, I don't need a lot of... I'm so good at getting out whatever's bothering me or my... whatever. I don't carry a lot of stuff, so...
Well, maybe cathartic is too much with this.
That's too strong of a...
That's too strong, yeah.
There's movies that I go to when I'm feeling bummed out and I want to be happy.
But I'm thinking about a bummer movie.
Right. That's why I can't.
So a bummer movie isn't going to.
No.
In any way,
and a bummer
improve your
movie
mood.
for me is not going to be cathartic. I don't think so.
Okay. Maybe it's just me then. So that's why I'm opening it up to anybody else that's listening to this. Anybody that hears this.
Okay.
Share it on our page on Vicis Interimo or the group page or whatever.
Tell me, does this movie have does it go to a happy place at the end? Does it resolve
Spoiler
itself?
alert. I mean, no, it doesn't. I mean...
okay. Yeah, I don't like movies like that, and I don't generally... Like, if it's a movie that's just a bummer the whole way through...
so you wouldn't watch Dancer in the Dark again?
Oh, no.
Okay.
My soul is scarred from watching Dancer in the Dark.
Okay.
Yeah. Ouch. Yeah. No.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I've got another one.
I mean, it's for me. I mean, movies are, entertainment. They're a happy thing. They're an awesome story. Some stories maybe don't have a happy ending because there are movies that I love that don't have happy endings. But it still doesn't do like a personal cathartic thing for me.
Okay, like I said, maybe that was an overshare, but maybe that was too much for me to assign to that. Because I mean, I don't go back to these every single time or whatever.
Right.
But Heart 8 was just one that I found that way. Another one that has dark subject matter that, but damn it, there's just so many good one-liners in there, and I love it, and it's so bad, and I can't think of it. I guess these are movies that I would have a hard time recommending to somebody else.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. The Way of the Gun.
Okay.
With Ryan Felipe and, I can't think of his name now. He's mumbled his way all through The Usual Suspects. Benicio del Toro.
Okay.
2 gunmen kidnap Juliette Lewis, who's pregnant.
Right.
For the ransom money. And that whole story just goes to crap. It just goes downhill from... It's the way of the gun. I mean, it's... You live by the gun, you die by the gun.
Right.
But there's so many good actors in there. There's so many good lines. There's so many... But it's not a happy story, per se. And I think it ends where you... maybe it's like Butch and Sundance, where you can make up your mind whether or not they survive that at the end. And in your mind, it could be a happily, like, they go on and live happily ever after, or no, they just died afterwards. Maybe it's Shane. I don't know. But
so back to your topic, is this movie also? Does this do something then for you personally?
Yeah, maybe that was an over. It does enough for me. It does enough for me to watch it again. And again, maybe cathartic is way too strong a word, but it's a movie that most people wouldn't probably watch a second time. But yet I find that I can enjoy that and get a feeling out of it.
Well, no, because there's movies like that I love as well, but I still can't. I'm just still trying to marry it with your...
Well, with it being dark. So
your cathartic thing.
Okay.
Because I love Fargo. I mean, you either love Fargo or you hate it. Okay. A lot of people watch Fargo and they're like, that was just the most bummer, depressing, like, what was I supposed to get out of that? I get so much... I love Fargo. I feel it.
For so many other elements other than just the main story.
People miss the positive. You have to really... You either feel it or you don't, and I feel it.
That's a great example.
Fargo is my number one, probably, bummer movie that is just so beautiful and happy.
Okay.
But you have to find it.
That's what I was looking for.
It's in there. You got to find it.
That was it. Okay. From not being able to find anything, that's exactly what I could think of to fill.
You know what? Monsters Ball. Monsters Ball.
Jeez.
How's that for a good one?
Wow.
That whole thing, you're watching it and you're like, what in the world? Like, this is the most depressing, like, nothing good is here. But it ends with, like, a golden nugget, and, like, most people missed it because the movie was just such a bummer.
Such a bummer throughout. Okay.
And here's one more. You want one more?
Okay, one more.
History of Violence.
Okay.
You have to find the message in it. You have to look for the good in life. There's evil, there's horrible, there's ugly, there's violence.
Even if they were part of it before.
If you can grab onto one good thing in your life, then you got something huge.
Okay. All right. That's good. I'm going to end with one last one.
But they're not cathartic to me. I just love them.
Well, you're getting something out of it. Maybe not catharsis, but you get something.
Well, you know what? It's a great message, I guess. It's, how, again, I guess I just said it 20 seconds ago. It's, no matter how bad and how horrible life is and crap and all of that, there's something good there. Okay. It's not all bad. It just isn't.
Okay.
In relationship, in that one, like a lot of it is relationships.
All right. One last thing then, because this topic actually spun out a lot longer than I thought, or we got deeper with it than I thought.
This is a short topic.
This was supposed to be a short. Okay.
Wrap it up.
One last one. Okay, here you go. Sling Blade.
Okay.
I could not understand when somebody else told me about that movie when it first came out, and it was kind of a big deal or whatever.
It was a huge deal when it came out.
And so that was a movie that I didn't understand myself before I went to see it.
And that's one everybody loved, actually, the critics and everything.
Yeah. And so we're not, this had nothing to do with the critics or whatever. It's a dark movie.
Though Fargo won a lot of awards too, just.
And I couldn't understand why somebody found something good in that.
Yeah.
But then I saw it myself.
Yeah, and
then it's like, oh, I get it now. I understand.
Yeah. Those there needs to be a special, I don't know if there's a certain word for those movies that all of those would fit in, but I love those movies where it's just dark and dire and crap and these people just suffer and there's nothing good in the world, but then there's something.
Okay.
I love those.
All right. Well, I guess the two that I named initially and stuff maybe didn't have that nugget at the end. Maybe they did.
Well, I think we switched topics on you.
Maybe we did. I don't know.
I don't know.
But
either.
You know what? I don't know. We don't know if we'll continue with this or whatever. But short topics.
Yeah.
What do you think? Reply in the comments. However you can get to us, whether it be on our Vicis Interimo page on Facebook or the group. We do have a Vicis Interimo group where we do post a few things that we don't necessarily post on the main fan page if you're already. So join the group if you haven't. We only got about 40 out of.
I usually post really ridiculous stuff on there.
All right.
Actually, you may not. Well, you surely you know this, but I actually post them in both.
Okay.
On the fan page as well.
All right. Well, I keep some more special personal stuff on the other one, but whatever. Anyhow. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, join us on there. Yeah. Join the group. Contribute some silly stuff so I don't feel so lonely.
What movies, and so we're not just weirdos talking into a MP3 recorder in the car. All right.
Well, we do get a lot more responses on the
main page.
In the group. No, I was going to say in the group.
Oh.
At least I do. I'll post something on the fan page and something in the group, and I get more responses in the group.
Okay.
So that's nice. I think more people are popping in to see what dumb stuff we're putting up.
Well, I'd like to hear from more people and know what movies you guys think of as being dark or whatever. You find a positive thing out of it. And
yeah.
I think we killed it.
We did.